bill that would ban fluoride from Florida's public water systems is one step closer to becoming law.
The Florida House voted to approve the measure, sending the legislation to the governor's desk. And there are mixed reactions among those in the medical and dental fields. Jade Jarvis joining us now live with more on those differing viewpoints. Jade?
Well, Tiffany and Felicia, if Governor DeSantis signs that bill into law, Florida will become just the second state to ban statewide fluoridation in water, just like what comes from your tap. And that is exciting for some people, but concerning for others.
As a holistic doctor, it's fairly long overdue. I don't really see any need for it.
Dr. Ken Gray is a Jupiter-based holistic and acupuncture physician and the co-founder of Vel Health.
Fluoride has been proven to be toxic. It's not very good for mental capacity. It's not very good for our bones. It's not very good for much. So there's just a unnecessary nature of it, and there's more cons than there are pros.
Last fall, the Florida Surgeon General released guidance recommending against community water fluoridation, saying exposure could lead to ADHD and neurobehavioral problems in children, citing studies published in the National Library of Medicine and other medical journals.
If you're getting it in the right amount, fluoride is incredibly safe. All of the research that we've done, 65 years of clinical research. It is one of the most widely studied topics of anything we've ever had.
Dr. Reza Ardalan is a Port St. Lucie-based pediatric dentist and the past president of the Florida Academy of Pediatric Dentistry. He supports fluoridated water, a viewpoint backed up by public health groups like the American Academy of Pediatrics and the CDC.
Half of the kids in Florida don't even get a chance to go to the dentist. They may not have access to fluoridated toothpaste or other products that they can use to help give them a better sense of good oral health. But being able to drink some tap water, have some water out of the water fountain at school, having that little bit of fluoride that just helps strengthen the teeth, maybe the only thing that they get.
Now, as the bill heads to the governor's desk, both providers are watching with different perspectives.
This small little act that we can do can really help the most underserved population, and now that's gone. So that's a really sad thing for us in the dental community.
Change isn't always wrong. Change can be right. And the way that we alleviate that discomfort is by education. And I think that education is out there now.
Or if Governor DeSantis will sign that bill. But last month, he did make a post on social media saying, quote, "Say no to forced medication," and that was in reference to public water fluoridation. Reporting live tonight, Jade Jarvis, WPBF 25 News.